Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Powersurge. I'm your host, TheAvatarWolf, and as always, our other commentator and host of the evening, introduce yourself.
Hello. It's me as always, Jake.
Yes, it's always Jake. Now, Jake
Yeah.
said that he is going to say this: if people do not like the power rankings this week, he's going to officially quit Powersurge and have Pat take over.
Wait, what? Where was that? I
It was
didn't
in
say
my
that.
emails. You said this in my emails today.
Ah. All right, I guess.
You see, it says it right here. Look at my computer right here. It says, I, Jake, say that I'm going to quit Power Surge and give Power Surge up to Pat the Wise Man. Look at this email right here. It
What?
says, from Pat the Wise Man. Wait, what?
Wait, what? Wolf? Are you
uh,
trying to? Jeez, Louise.
anyways, guys, we have a fantastic show to talk about. Friday the 13th happened. It was a special show just in AEW in general. How did it feel to be back on the commentary desk for the first time in a while?
Feels great.
It feels great for me too. I already got a lot of emails about complaints in general from about the show's commentary this week.
Ah.
Um, just stuff in general. We're gonna fix it, guys. If you guys are upset about certain people, this, that, and the other. Plus, Jake. If people are upset about Jake's commentary, this is the first time he's done commentary in a while. Give him a fucking break, okay? Just because he messes up one fucking move or he doesn't know the finishers that well at the moment. Cough, cough.
I
Mr.
know.
Powers, Mr. The Purge connects, and then you're like, that's a
Yep.
great move. Oh my god, they got the
Oops.
3.
Oops. My bad.
Let's just get through what happened tonight on the show for Friday the 13th.
Yes.
It was a crazy show, right?
That it was.
How about you start things off, Jake?
The first match of the evening was Buck Wild Thomas Kennedy versus Billy Rivers in a steel cage match, which that match was crazy in many different ways. It had some great technical wrestling, and both competitors seemed like they didn't really want to escape. They wanted to hurt each other, it seemed like.
And all for a shot to become the number 1 contender for the Twitch Championship. Thomas Kennedy coming out on top, making Billy Rivers tap out. Was
Yes,
that
he did.
shocking for you?
A tiny bit.
How so? Explain.
I mean, I was expecting maybe it to be effective and not and hinder Billy's abilities, but I wasn't expecting him to tap out to that to his finisher that quickly.
Tommy K will go on to Boss Thing Say to wrestle Epicat Final if Epicat Final is able to
Or
compete. But it'll
yep,
probably be Hollywood Primo, who
the
is the
interim
interim
Twitch
champion
champion.
for now. It's gonna be an interesting match, and we'll talk about that when we get closer to Boss
Yep.
Thing Say. But speaking of Primo, let's talk about his partner Pat being
Yeah,
backstage fighting Bad Bunny.
I know. I didn't know that Bad Bunny was a fan of the product.
And Bad Bunny said a lot of things about Pat.
Yeah,
He said a lot of things
yeah,
about the guy in the hat.
yeah. I honestly have no clue what I was saying. I don't speak Espanol.
Jake,
Yeah.
on your contract right here, you put that you can speak Espanol and French.
El, shut up about my contract.
How was it to see Bad Bunny in the building?
It was cool, to be honest. I mean, I get that all the stars here are at the height of their popularity, but he's like Bad Bunny's actual megastar.
Up next, we had the overtop rope battle royal to determine the next qualifier in the Elimination Chamber. Dyad
Yeah.
versus Yuka Sakamura versus Emily Rinkins versus Gailey Jones. Gailey Jones in the pink came out the winner. What's your
Yes,
opinion
he
on
did.
this match, Crusher, Jake?
What? Wait, what? It was a crazy match to see. Mo- Most of us in commentary had Dyad winning, but Gally Jones kind of shocked us.
It's shocking that Dyad won't be in the chamber, but at the same time,
Yes.
that's how competitive his women's division is. Imagine if Tokyo or a Batch didn't win their 1-1 matches.
Oh god, we would probably never hear the end of it.
Up next after that, we had the unlikely team and duo of the Iron Ace and Brett Matthews versus My Shoe for the AWW Tag Team Championships.
Yes, and as those who watched last week know, I didn't have them making out at the locker room, but not only did they make out the locker room, they won the match with some great tag team moves, right, Wolf?
It was shocking indeed to see Brett and Ace on the same page at the same time. But hey, it's AWW, anything can happen, and I honestly think that Brett and Ace, like, even though they have their differences, they look like a well-oiled machine as a tag team unit, and we'll see how they go moving forward with the tag belts. Now that they've officially won the tag titles from My Shoe, or maybe it'll blow up in their face. Who knows, right?
I know.
After that, we had Primo interview Tom Brady.
Brady. It's weird. We had Ace, the leader of TB12, then we had TB12 come out.
And try and get Tom Brady to tell Brady. Basically, Primo was trying to get Brady to make Ace admit that he attacked Final, and Brady didn't say anything, and instead
Then
slapped that small motherfucker Pat in the face.
He did slap him. He hit him with the mic. Whew. Those things hurt.
He made Pat see stars all over the arena.
That he did.
Sight to be seen, but
Yep.
it was not like anything special, really.
No.
Like, because I mean, anyone can beat up Pat, but at the same time, Tom Brady did do a good job at that. After that, we had the number contendership match for the AWW World Heavyweight Championship as Andy Ram Hero took on Bobby Live.
That we did, and that was a great match. Both competitors seemed like they were on the edge. You know, Bobby Live was dominant at the start, to be honest.
Okay.
Then Andy tried to come back to it, but Bobby kept somehow shutting him down.
Bobby Live kept up the pace, and even though one-on-win wasn't enough, Bobby Live had to hit some more moves after the fact.
Yep.
It was an impressive victory, and after the match, the handshake heard around the world. The show of respect by Bobby Live and the Random Hero was crazy.
I know.
Jake.
Yes, it was.
Up after that, we had Primo find a fan backstage. Go on. What are you going to say about Bobby Live and Andy?
No. I was just saying how after that, Primo's found a fan or someone backstage. So, yeah.
And he reminded me a lot like, what's that famous actor?
Like a bird that doesn't fly as well.
Yeah, I was thinking like a Jared Fogle, but anyways. It was an interesting segment. We had to take a fucking commercial break because of it, because the commentary table between Jake and Crusher were going mental about the fucking thing.
Yeah.
It was something special. And after that, we had our main event of the evening as Style Omega defended the AWW World Heavyweight Championship against Bacon Lord Boy. What's your opinions on this, Jake?
Was the match good? Yes, but the real thing with the match is Style that Omega couldn't win it alone. He had to get help from Crusher to distract Bacon Lord Boy in order to win.
And Crusher causing the distraction, causing the win for Omega. Test practice prevailed. I mean, is there anything have to go moving forward probably in this company, Jake, about the coalition in general?
I mean, as of right now, it seems like they can't win matches on their own. But that's just from where I'm sitting.
Well, if a Crusher was here, he'd probably say it was a strategic advantage for the coalition. Nothing that we all could have thought out. But that's going to do it for our show that happened in Newark, New Jersey on the 13th of September, Friday the 13th. Let's get the power rankings.
Yes, we shall. As you can see, after this last week's show, we had some massive shifts, some big shifts in the power rankings.
How about we go from bottom to top instead? Because I feel like the top three we've been talking about for a while now. Cora White number one. Are you shocked about this?
Nope, she's been a dominant women's champion.
She hasn't wrestled lately, but she's still a
Yeah,
dominant
she
women's
has been.
champion. She's probably the longest reigning champion right now. That
Yeah.
doesn't involve like Final being champion at the
Yeah.
moment. Like her and Final were basically neck and neck for the longest reigning champions. And if Final was here, I think he'd be number one. However, he got attacked and this that and the other.
Yeah.
Great women's champion. It's going to be interesting to see how she wrestles inside the Elimination Chamber, and maybe her time as champion coming to an end for soon. Jake.
Maybe.
Number
Then
two,
we have
Styled
Styled
Omega.
Omega, the current AWW World Heavyweight Champion, where he proved that he's where he somewhat proved that he's the champion after defeating Bacon Lord Boy in that match.
Man, to be honest with you, like Omega was in here at like top five for quite some time. Like he wasn't
Uh,
really like proven, and I still don't think he was proven. But if the person that is like under him actually was the Twitch champion, and not the interim Twitch champion by his virtue, I think
he would take over.
he'd be at least over Omega. But for right now, Omega's two because of this simple fact. I mean, he did beat
He is the
Bacon
main
Lord Boy,
champion.
and he is the main champion, and you have to respect it. Even
Yep.
though it might have been some cheapskate fucking win for Omega and the
Mhm.
Coalition, it's still a win nonetheless, and it still goes in the record books, and that's why Omega's at number two right now.
Yep. And then after him, we have the interim Twitch champion, Hollywood Primo,
And
who
I'm gonna
is
say this: he's not like Omega. Primo has
no.
earned his spot on this list. I mean,
That he very much has.
he beat Harry for low blow. He did cheat to win that match, that defend the
Yeah.
title. But he was dumb. He was on a three-run. He was on a three-match like win streak at one point before heading into that contest against Harry Thies.
Yes, he was.
And plus, a lot of people are finding the segments that Primo's been doing lately, where he's interviewing people trying to figure out who attacked Final. They're finding him very entertaining, and that's why Primo's at number three. But Jake, we have two new people on the list here. Let's go with number
There
four.
we do.
Talk about this one first.
And number 4, we have the new number 1 contender for the AWW World Heavyweight Champion, Bobby Live, where he is honestly, to me, seems like a threat to Omega and the championship.
You think he's a serious threat to actually become the AWW World Heavyweight Champion at
Yes.
Wrestling Say?
Yes, he is, because I think everyone witnessed that how good he is in ring, not only with him at Bobby's and Andy's match at the Swamp, but also last Friday.
About the match against
Andy, yeah, Andy
against Andy?
Renovero.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Andy, it was a good match. Andy kind of passed the torch off to Bobby Live, and he got the win nonetheless.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. And Bobby Live is now number one contender, and we'll see if he can pull the title away from Style Omega.
No, we can't. And at number 1, we
Number
have
five.
Buck Wild. Number 5. Whoops. We have Buck Wild Thomas Kennedy, the new number 1 contender for the Twitch Championship. So that's going to be a very interesting slot to be in right now if you're Thomas Kennedy, because he doesn't know if he's going to be facing Final or if he's going to be facing Hollywood Primo.
It's more than likely going to be Primo right now. We have no timetable on when Final's going to be returning.
Oh.
And Primo right now, I mean, how do you plan for a match against Hollywood Primo if you're going in there as Thomas Kennedy?
Plan for pretty much everything that can happen, but then there's still stuff you can't plan for. Like, you can't plan for Pat getting involved, and you can't even plan if Final comes back as well.
All right, Jake. It's been a great top 5 this week, and hopefully, these 5 men, 4 men, 1 woman, 5 competitors stay involved in the power rankings, top 5.
Yes.
But we have a match to get to, Jake.
Yep. Let's head down to the Powersurge Arena.
So talk about this contest as we have the last qualifier for the match at here on Powersurge for the Boss Thing
Yeah.
Say Women's Elimination Chamber match.
We have
Bozo
Bozo the Clown, who was here last week trying to compete for the AWW World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber match against Julie Shorts, who she hasn't had a chance to qualify yet, has she?
No, she has not.
So yeah, this is Bozo trying to find her way back in, and Julie Shorts trying to get her way in and not have Bozo get in.
So here's my thing: is that like Julie Shorts has had one contest in AWW history. She won. She's 1-0. Is tonight gonna be her chance to really become 2-0 and also like steal away into the Elimination Chamber and maybe win the championship off of her third official match on AWW?
Maybe.
It's very possible, and I mean Julie Shorts can come in here and shock the world right now, and then shock the world in 2 weeks at Boss Thing Say.
Yes, she can.
But she has to beat people like the match, Tokyo, Toyoma Kane, Haley Jones, and a dark horse in the match, Rebecca Stein.
Yes.
It's going to be a very interesting contest at Boss Thing Say in that women's entertainment match, Jake.
Yes, it is. But this match right here is also going to be very interesting.
Here's the thing, Bozo Clown freaks the fuck out some people, right?
Uh-huh.
They have never met Julie Shorts. Have you met Julie Shorts backstage?
No.
You have not. Have you ever seen her come out?
No.
And here she comes, Julie Shorts making her presence felt. And this arena has gotten a cold hue all of a sudden as she makes her way to the ring.
Yes, she does.
It looks like snow is all over the arena. I mean, look at this. This is a spectacle here, Jake.
Yeah, what the hell? It's September. It's not winter yet.
I mean, winter's right around the corner, and honestly, she could win the championship and make it winter all year long.
Yeah.
Like.
Fair enough. It's kind of ironic that her name's Julie Shorts when shorts are what you wear in the summer.
I mean, you're not wrong about that. Shorts is what she wears, but I mean, look at her.
I know.
Just a cold black heart, and if she goes on to win this contest, I said that Rebecca Stein's a dark horse. This woman right here is going to become the dark horse in that chamber match if she wins tonight.
Bet she will.
So who are you taking here, Bozo or Shorts?
I'm gonna take Bozo simply because I've seen more of her than Julie Shorts, so I can't really comment on anything Julie Shorts related as of right now.
Fair enough. Well, here we go. Contest underway. Bozo gonna take advantage first. Yeah. Big belly to belly.
Belly to belly. Whew.
By the clown. And Bozo. Oh. I spoke too soon. Here comes
yes.
Julie Shorts.
Julie Shorts her into the turnbuckle and a nice spear to the gut. And that looks like she's choking out. Ooh.
Choking out Bozo Clown, trying to basically regain her footing here, trying to just get some momentum here. Misses right there. Julia Shorts has some size to her. Look at how tall she is.
Yes, she does. Oh, she's almost as tall as Bozo.
Bozo's 5'7". She's not no short wrestler.
No.
Julie Shorts is at least, what, 5'6"?
5'6". Pulling up her official information sheet, she's 5'8".
She's 5'8". She's taller than Bozo.
Jesus! I thought, actually, no, bet she's probably the tallest,
You have the information sheet up.
Yes, let me go ahead and check real quick.
Can you imagine the Badge versus Julie Shorts inside the Elimination Chamber?
I know. Badge is 6 feet tall. And here comes a cover by Julie Shorts. Kick out 1. I think Bozo's a little shocked.
I mean, I don't blame her. You don't know what Julie Shorts can really do in that ring. No. Look at this.
Oh. A nice submission by Julie Shorts.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
Bozo somehow gets out of it.
Yes, she does.
I was surprised. I thought she might tap out there. She was in the middle.
Same. And Julie Shorts is rolling out the ring. Bozo's getting some momentum behind her.
Julie Shorts
Julie Shorts reverses.
Bozo wants to bring it back into the ring. She realizes that beating Shorts on the outside is not going to help her.
Oh! Spears are off the apron while Bozo was trying to remove the turnbuckle, it looks like.
What the hell is Shorts doing here on top rope?
I don't know. Oh, nice cross body from the top rope to the floor.
Julie Shorts is coming in here with a mission. She wants to become the women's champion, Jake.
Yes, she does. It looks like Julie Shorts doesn't care how she wins.
That's dangerous. That is very dangerous. A competitor
Yes, it is.
that does not care how they win as long as they win. That's a dangerous, and it's not wait a minute.
And she breaks the count.
She's mocking Bozo right now. And speaking of mocking...
Oh! Oh! What is that? Was that cutthroat side slam or something?
That was like a coloss, Jake.
Oh gosh! Ow!
God.
Oh!
Outside nonetheless.
I know. Oh! Now she's going after the hand and arm of Bozo. Throwing Bozo back into the ring now.
5 count.
Up top, she goes. Oh! A big splash from the top rope into the cover.
Julie
Shorts wins.
Is going into the chamber match.
Uh-oh, I think all of the AEW Women's Locker have just been put on notice.
2-0 on AEW, has not lost a single match yet.
No.
And now she's already got a women's title shot in her freaking future, Jake.
Yes, she does. Is she about to win the title on her 3rd match ever?
Could you imagine that?
Yes.
You can imagine that?
I mean, I can see it happening, but the odds of it seem low, especially with all the competitors in the chamber.
Man, oh man. Well, it is official. The Women's Championship match at Bossing Say has officially 6 members now in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to go through them real quickly here on Powersurge. We're not going to get into the meat of the matter or nothing like that, but we're going to talk about all 6 women. We have Konoma Kane defending the AEW Women's Championship against The Batch, Lost in Tokyo, Rebecca Stein, Gailey Jones, and Julie Shorts. What is your opinion on this contest going forward, Jake? Well,
that's
just
going to be one hell of a match.
It's going to be one hell of a match indeed. Let's talk about the matches that we have on Friday here coming up in Rochester, New York.
Hey, I get to go home. Yay.
You get to go home?
Yeah.
Well, fair enough. Let's just talk about the matches that are confirmed tonight. We have 5 matches. We have 4 confirmed matches. We don't have a confirmed on the main event tonight, so we'll just go through the 4 matches that we have confirmed. The Big Dick Family versus D1.
It's going to be a very good match with the BDF's mix of high flying and power with D1's technical ability. We're going to have to see if D1 can slow it down and maybe pull out a win there.
And who do you think has the advantage of this contest, D1 or BDF?
I'm going to say the BDF because I don't think D1 can outpower Andrew.
I don't know. That Bobby Towns looks freakishly overpowered.
Fair enough.
He looks like a jack. He looks like a jack of all trades. But what's our next match after that, Jake?
After that, we have Taiki Uno versus Linty, which is going to be interesting. And I'm going to take Linty winning that match.
I don't know how this match is going to play because here's the thing about Ty.
Oh, yeah.
He has a brother that is probably on the back of his mind, and I wonder if that's going to affect him versus Linty going forward.
So, because there's Taiki, there's Taikuno and Taidos, right?
Yep, Taikuno and then Taidos. That is who Tai said attacked him a few weeks back on AEW. I'm gonna.
So you have to wonder if it'll pay a factor.
I'm gonna give this match to Linty because I think Ty's just gonna be too over focused. Even though Linty is coming off of concussions and stuff like that, and he's now finally cleared to compete once again. Don't think that it's that uh Ty has the advantage because of that, because Ty has a lot on his plate lately too as well.
Yeah.
What's your next match?
After that, we have Buck Wild Thomas Kennedy versus Schwinn.
A great technical fair contest, and I have to give my vote to Thomas Kennedy. He's been on a roll lately. He's number 5 for a reason. I want to see if he can move up those charts and the power rankings, and Owen and Swin could do that.
Yes, I also am taking Thomas Kennedy in this match simply
Why?
because
Why
of
are you
his
taking Kennedy?
technical ability.
His technical ability. You think he's gonna make another person tap out?
Yes.
After that, we have the Monster Alistair versus Mandarin.
Yes, we do. And that's gonna be freaking. It's probably gonna be freaking Alistair in control of that entire match.
It's going to be a special match, and Alistair, I think, is just on a whole nother level just as a competitor. Only lost one official match in his AEW career, and that is against the Ace as well as chamber matches, but we're not going to count the chamber matches because 6-man matches are hard to win by. The only
Yes, they
official
are.
one-on-one match he's lost is against the Ace. So who you
Yes,
take,
it is.
Alistair or Mandarin?
I'm taking Alistair.
Okay. Now, since we don't have it confirmed on our main event this week, we're going to do something different for Powersurge. Jake,
Oh.
what is a dream match that you want to see on AEW television next week? Well, this week, I should say, because it's Monday, but you get the point.
I want to see the Iron Ace versus. Would be a freaking crazy match for him. Versus, you know what? Tom Brady.
Ace versus
This
Brady.
is Tom Brady.
What a match. What a match.
That would be crazy.
You know what? I'm going to say this, and this is a dream match that I think would be crazy, but I don't think it'll ever happen, right?
What?
We have never had Primo going one-on-one with Pat the Wise Man.
Oh, that would also be a crazy one.
Pat would not be happy. He's gonna be in.
No, it would
He's gonna
not.
be in my DMs, being like, "How dare you suggest that? That's an awful idea." Man, oh man. You know, I've been getting like some people coming to my office saying like they want to debut or they want to get a contract in AEW. A few weeks ago, this guy came in named something. He was like a Jack something. I think
Wait, does his
name was
last name start with a K or something?
Yeah, it starts with a K as well.
Eh.
But it's not that guy that you've seen running around doing freaking illegal activities. You know who I'm talking about.
Yep.
It's not that guy that's going around. I've seen that. I've seen that guy actually. I've seen him running around bragging about him fucking robbing jewelry stores and shit like
Banks.
that.
Also,
And
also
Banks.
winning street races apparently.
Yeah, he brags about it all the fucking time, but
Eh.
I don't think he's ever done it because if he did, and the way he brags about it, if he
He'd
did,
be in
the
jail.
cops would be on his ass in a heartbeat.
Just say, the cops would be knocking on AWW's door, wondering where he is.
But yes, I've seen people coming around, and I told people like that the guy that's bragging, I told him hey, I don't want you on my roster unless you're you're qualified for it. If you don't feel like you're actually ready to be on the roster, I don't want you around until you actually feel like you can be a top level athlete here in AEW. That goes to anyone in the back, by the way, that wants to join. We're always open for new competitors, but you have to be in the right mental state to join. What's your final thoughts here before we end Powersurge tonight, Jake?
Next week's show is going to be probably not as crazy as last week's show, but actually this week's show is not really as crazy as last week's show. But it's going to be but it's going to be a crazy show no matter what.
Indeed. I am
And
the Avatar.
one more
Go on.
Who the hell is Primo going to interview this week?
Who knows? Who knows indeed? Who do you think? Who does Primo think fucking attacked Final? He probably thinks that guy that was backstage at that fucking fan attacked Final or something. Who knows with Primo? But
Maybe. I
anyways,
mean, he probably
if you,
thinks some sort of bird might have attacked him or something like that.
he might think there's a guy that you were saying about that robs banks attacked fucking Final. I don't
Yeah.
know. Anyways, guys, I am out. The Avatar Wolf's out. Have a good night. Peace.